So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Unfiltered.
Turn me up, oh! New York City, y'all ready? Okay, hit the heel toe, hit the heel toe, hit the heel toe, let's go, let's go! Hit the heel toe, hit the heel toe, hit the heel toe,
baby.
let's go, let's go! Toe wop with it, toe wop with it, toe wop with it, toe wop with it, toe wop. Harlem shake it out, Harlem shake, yes sir. Harlem shake it out, Harlem shake.
Blue Wave Victory. New York, you guys did it. I gotta give it to y'all. You have been supporting this man from the beginning. And guys, you succeeded, boycotting everyone who tried to disrupt the movement.
In New York, no one wants you. I'm in your state. No one wants you running for office. You are a disgrace to the public office. You are a blight to New York State.
The Department of Education has specifically said you don't have permission to be here.
He just couldn't let it go. Andrew. Once again, I'm proud of our New Yorkers because this is proof that there's power in numbers, guys. Now, while we are at it celebrating, let's give it up for the other Democratic wins, too. We have the governor of New Jersey, Mickey Sherrill. Congratulations, lady. She won with 63% of the votes, which I think is very commendable. Then we also have the new governor of Virginia. I gotta give it up to you, girl. You won by 11 points within your district, which is also very commendable. We're having a ladies' party over here. And then last but not least, and I think we should really give it up for this lady, guys. Mary Sheffield. She's not only the first woman mayor of Detroit, but she also won by a landslide, guys, 77%. To me, that is everybody. That is everybody. Congratulations. I'm very proud, Abigail. And your sister too? My God. Once again, congratulations to all of y'all. We needed a little blue pushback, if you ask me. And even though, in the grand scheme of things, it might not look like a lot, it is a start. Guys, excuse me because I am under the weather. I'm actually very sick. I did my makeup for y'all and everything, but your girl is going through it. I digress. So the big winner, the big one, the first Muslim mayor of New York City, Zohran Mamdani. New York's favorite, or so it seems.
If you want to see what congressional Democrats wish to do to America, just look at the result of yesterday's election in New York, where their party installed a communist as the mayor of the largest city in the nation. And now let's see how a communist does in New York. We're going to see how that works out.
Okay, so listen. So now that we got all of the celebrations out of the way, Zohran, like I said, I do have some questions for you. But before we start, let me introduce you real quick. Let's go. Zohran Mamdani, born in Kampala, Uganda, came here when he was 7 and was raised in New York City. He comes from a family that is deep-rooted in activism and academia.
Mira Nair, Zoran's mother, is a renowned Indian-American filmmaker. Her films, such as Mississippi Landscape and Salaam Bombay, have received critical acclaim, with Salaam Bombay earning an Academy Award nomination for Best Foreign Language Film and a BAFTA nomination for Best Film Not in the English Language. His father, Mahmoud Mamdani, is a prominent Ugandan sociologist and political scientist specializing in African politics, history, and culture. As a scholar, his theories and perspectives have had a profound impact on the fields of global politics and sociology. Mira and Mahmoud's influence and values have deeply shaped Zohran Mamdani's worldview.
Zohran studied political science at the University of Pennsylvania before returning home to work in community organizing in Queens. He is married to artist Rama Duwaji. Well, I don't know if I pronounced it correct. You know me with the pronunciations, but I tried. She was born in Houston, Texas to Syrian parents and actually partially grew up in Dubai. And before moving to New York, guys, she already built her whole career. The couple married in early 2025. So That's not too long ago, guys. Right on time. And as of now, there are no announcements of them wanting to have a child or her being pregnant. As a matter of fact, I even think that he said something like he wanted to wait, but they don't have kids yet. So to me, that means fully focused on New York right now. So what made Zohran wanting to become a mayor of New York? Now, what we all could have seen is that he is very big on immigration, that he wants to put his work in for, the working class citizens.
Picks, he can wine.
Zohran, he can wine.
Fox, he can wine.
New York one, he can wine.
Come on, come on, come on.
NBC, he can wine. Fox News, and your mother Scott. Fox News, and your mother Scott. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So everybody say, who are we? Everybody say, who are we?
His promises include affordable housing, taxing the rich, and protecting undocumented New Yorkers.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. I am a democratic socialist, and most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
Now, I am going to say something about all of that. Wait. But guys, with that rise came some controversy. Critics quickly questioned his radical stance on policing and housing reforms. His supporters call him fearless.
Zohran Mamdani, I've heard nothing but good things. Now I'm seeing all these TikTok clips of him debating Anthony Cuomo, and he's absolutely dominating. The guy is smart. Mamdani helped launch the first fare-free bus pilot in New York history. 5 lines, 1 in every borough, and guess what? Ridership went up. Riders saved money. And for once, transit was about the people who actually ride it. But wait, it gets better. He fought for immigrant taxi drivers drowning in medallion debt. And when the city shrugged, he sat down with those drivers for a hunger strike.
But then the critics, they call him dangerous.
If New York elects that Zohran Mamdani guy, good luck. New York will be turned into a mosque.
He seemed like such a walking contradiction to me.
Exactly.
Because he talks the language of the far left when it comes to things like abortion, sex, homosexuality, which are anathema to most Muslims. He's doing that, and at the same time...
Exactly.
Is he a practicing Muslim?
In Islam, they have a teaching called taqiyya. Taqiyya is where you're allowed to lie for the sake of spreading Islam. When I look at Zohran Mamdani going in the street, acting like an American kind of one day and then acting like a Muslim one day, eating with his hand one day and then wearing a suit like he's westernized, I look at this guy and I'm like, I think he's practicing taqiyya. Muhammad commands you, you can lie for the sake of spreading Islam. Zohran Mamdani, when he says, I love the trans community, I want to fund them, he's either practicing taqiyya because under Islam, transgenders and homosexuals must be executed, or he's not a Muslim. One of them. And I would love for him to be very clear.
Wait, I look at it now. He has managed to debunk the whole hate. Or is this just a start of a new political storm? So, Zohran, here's the thing for me. Now, I do have some questions. Like, what I'm really looking for is, what is it exactly that you are going to do against Trump, sir? What can you implement? You said you are going to tax the rich. How exactly? Tell me. Because the last time I checked, Zohran, you don't even have the authority to impose taxes. That is really up to the state legislator. But correct me if I'm wrong. What do I know? That's why I'm curious, Zohran. How is it going to happen? If you guys know, put it down in the comments. Your girl would love to know. Because, guys, no matter how much we like somebody, sometimes we got to, separate the empty promises from the real promises. Now, hear me when I say this. Zohran, I really like you. I really like your ass. I do. I like how you directly speak to the people, and you're fearless. You're not afraid. I love that energy. It's just that I know how fast, especially black and brown people can have that little savior's complex. See, Zohran, that's really cute. But I just want to make sure this is not a gimmick. That's all. Zohran, listen, you will be sworn in by the 1st of January, around the same time that ball drops. And you really have to realize, which I think you do, that we are all dealing with a very, very, very petty president.
We have a communist who's 33 years old, doesn't know a damn thing. Practically, he's never worked a day in his life. And he sort of caught on. Somebody's going to be a communist mayor of New York. It's a fluke if he gets in. There are a lot of failed people that he's running against. I mean, you have inferior candidates or something, because it's impossible to think that New York City can have a communist mayor. He's a communist. He's not a socialist, by the way. There's a big difference. He's a communist. He's down and dirty. He's a communist. He hates police. He wants to get rid of all police. I mean, how can a policeman? He hates Jewish people, and yet he's got Jewish people supporting. He hates Jewish people. So it comes through the White House. The funding for New York and for every place comes through the White House. And I'm very generous, and I was always very generous with New York, even when you had opposition there, but I was always very generous. But I wouldn't be generous to a communist, a guy that's going to take the money and throw it out the window.
I think he is going to send each and every ICE agent on and off duty that he has to come sweep y'all up. Mark my words.
Mr. President, your beloved New York City may well be led by a communist soon, Zohran Mamdani, who in his nomination speech said he will defy ICE and will not allow ICE to arrest criminal aliens in New York City. Your message to communist Zohran Mamdani?
Well, then we'll have to arrest him. Look, we don't need a communist in this country, but if we have one, I'm going to be watching over him very carefully on behalf of the nation.
So people on New York, come to the front of the pulpit, guys. Come to the front. Stay your ass at home. I'm serious. You can watch it on TV. I do know this Trump administration can stand your ass.
We watched a Muslim person became the mayor of Dearborn. Now there's this Omar Fateh running for Minneapolis. And then there's Zohran Mamdani, who's about to win in New York City. I mean, I don't know if the latest polling is correct, but if it is, New York is lost. It shows the Manhattan Institute did a poll just recently, over the past couple of days, showing Mamdani 15 points up. 15 points up. I mean, that's absolutely devastating.
I love to see that, though. Panties all in a bunch. They can't take it. But at the same time, I can't help but wonder, why is that? Now, first I thought this might be a racial thing, but then I was like, no. Then I thought maybe they got something on you that nobody knows. But then I quickly realized that if they had anything on you that is damaging, they would have put it out a long time ago. So that's not the case. So I don't know. But they don't see it for you. And the way Trump speaks about you, the fact that he's going to help you, I don't trust that at all.
Did you see his victory speech? It's literally never worked. Yeah, I thought it was a very angry speech. Certainly angry toward me, and I think he should be very nice to me. You know, I'm the one that sort of has to approve a lot of things coming to him, so he's off to a bad start. He has to be a little bit respectful of Washington, because if he's not, he doesn't have a chance of succeeding. And I want to make him succeed. I want to make the city succeed. I don't want to make him succeed. I want to make the city succeed, and we'll see what happens.
Did you see reaching out to him?
I would say he should reach out to us, really. I think he should reach out. Right. I'm here. We'll see what happens, but I would think that it would be more appropriate for him to reach out to us.
You better watch your back. But, Zohran, you did it. So I feel like let's end on a good note. Let's see what our sis Jasmine Crockett had to say about you.
What is your advice to Mamdani?
Listen, I don't know that he needs my advice. He has been a master, and frankly, he could do a master class for all Democrats on communication. Whether you're talking about speaking with passion and heart and just talking to the working class, not worried about the billionaires. They're going to be fine. In fact, the better that the working class does, the better they do. That means that they've got the employees that they need to make the profits that they need, and ultimately we are the ones that spend the money. I don't think he needs me. What I think is that our party needs to learn from Mamdani. They need to learn about organizing people on all levels. They need to learn to talk to everyone and not just those double Ds or triple Ds, which are the people that always come out. They need to not necessarily give up on anybody. They need to go the places that they aren't used to seeing Democrats. Like one of the things that I did on the presidential is I kept telling them, send me to rural America. I have things that I need to say. I lived in East Texas and I understand it.
At the end of the day, Zohran, this is your moment. You work hard for this, and history is watching. The question is, will you lead like a true mayor?
How many more New Yorkers? How many more New Yorkers will you detain? How many more New Yorkers without charge? Do you believe in the First Amendment? Do you believe in the First Amendment, Tom Homan?
Or like a movement? Maybe a little bit of both. Let's talk about it in the comments below, guys. Is Zohran Mamdani the new Messiah of New York? Or, guys, is this man just another political illusion? Drop in the comments down below, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I know my voice is all messed up, but you were here. I was here. It's all about consistency, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe. Peace.